Hello, I'm Maria from the Richest and Simple Living, and today is day 14, I have to think every day, of my 30-day personal challenge to do vlogs. I thought what I'll do today is just take you out in the garden and we'll have a quick garden tour, because although I do the collab at the end of every month, I have to excuse I'm shaking a bit because I'm holding my camera today. Although I do the collab at the end of every month, things have come on such a lot since then. They've come on a massive amount. So I thought I'll show you, because I thought if I wait until the collab again at the end of July, there might be empty spaces, because I'll have harvested things and put them away and to the freezers and eaten them. So I thought, oh, I better show you while it's in full bloom. So that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to have a look right now. Right, we'll have a quick look around here. Pepper plants growing okay. No sign of any peppers yet though, but that one's growing well. The others we planted in, I think that one's about good as dead. This one may do something. And this one was the one that got eaten, but now I've put it out here, it's coming on okay. Mint is growing back after picking it the other day. Got some raspberries forming, colouring. So they're coming on good. No sign of any blackberry flowers yet. What is happening, if I don't trip over Cassie? Sweet peas, look. Now, I was saying I'd had one last year that survived, a plant that had just fallen in the ground from a seed and grew. So I kept the seeds, and I wondered whether they'd come out multicoloured or purple, the same as that one plant. Well, that one's purple, but look, that one's a different shade, and that one's pink. So they are coming out different colours, which is good. And I've got one over here, again a dark purple one. So that's good. I've got some primroses come through, a bit late. And that's all going across the lights and all got buds on, so that'll look nice when it flowers. Very stormy sky today, look at that. We're expecting heavy rain. Got a strawberry forming on there, got to do some weeding in there. We thought that the straw would suppress the weeds a bit, but they're not as bad as they were, but still plenty of them. Oh, we'll swing around here first. These are all coming on okay. And as you know, we put new potatoes in, so don't expect anything to happen with them yet. Swing around, got flowers on the cherry tomatoes, and I did see yesterday that there were some little ones forming there, look. So there's some forming, which is good. So that's them. Up the garden we go. Just fell a spot of rain, so I'm just going to do Cassie on a bow. Fancy doing that on film, Cassie? The dahlias coming on nice, and the ones next to it opening, they're really tall, but they're going to be the same colour as these. Beetroot's coming on actually. I might be able to see, I don't know, can you see under there? I don't know if we can see the other side. Let's see this side, you can see it there, look. Forming. So they're forming nicely. And the lettuces I put in are growing. That one's gone seed there, that can be chucked to the chickens. Got a couple of parsnips growing in here, sort it out. A couple growing in there. Nothing in there as of yet. Now the lettuce I put in the pot, look how well they're coming on. they're coming on far quicker and greener looking than the ones that were put in the ground. And those over there, they were put out at the same time. I've got some more lettuce seed gone in there. Don't have to give them more water now. See if I've got some water in my can. Just pour the big one in. Just wet it. Oh gosh, I wet everything else, me. That'll do it. That'll just dampen it all down. Right, still no flowers on this one. None whatsoever. This one has got quite a lot of flowers at the top. I think I might snip it at the top to stop it growing any higher because it's hit the top. But the ones at the top are starting to form tomatoes, actually doing better than when it did have flowers further down. Although having said that, we've got some tomatoes coming on, but no sign of them blushing yet. But I think they can grow a bit bigger before they do that. There was some back there, but I don't know where they are. I don't know. They're just floppy, those leaves. Not happy with them. Cucumbers are going really well. Look at the size of these leaves. All the leaves in the garden are much bigger than my hand, whatever I look at. And they're coming on good, more cucumbers. Looks like a snapped one there. I'll take that off. I've got some ready down here for picking. And I picked one yesterday or the day before, but I tried it yesterday and it was lovely. Really succulent, far better than the shops. Makes you realise how dry food is in the shops. Right. Swede up here. I'm not going to plant swede up here next year, just leave it in the tubs and the baths at the bottom, you can see by the house. I'm just going to make this a patch all for parsnips next year. Onions are growing. Oops, touched myself to the fence. I think they're starting to form in the centre of the cauliflowers now, slowly. Starting to take shape. No sign of the white yet. The broccoli's growing big. I think I better start picking this next week. That's it. And look at this red cabbage. Look at the heart in that coming on. It's really good. I'm very pleased with that. The leaves are ginormous. Absolutely huge. And the Brussels sprouts next to them starting to form little sprouts. We go around the garden prop, not it falling on my head. Peas, as you can see, it's laden with peas. Absolutely loads. A few of them are looking a bit fat, but I'm going to leave them for another week so I can at least get enough for a meal out of the first load of pick. If I pick them now, I won't have enough fat ones. But yeah, I don't know if we can see the Brussels sprouts from here. Might go in the garden now. Look at them, runner beans. We'll go the other side, you'll see better. And the corn. Look at the corn. I cannot believe that I was worried that these were going to die away. And I was going to have to plant more. I can't believe they're the same plants. I mean, look at them. And the runner beans, yes, as I was going to show you. I was saying straggly they were on the end of June collab. I was saying how straggly they were, but I wasn't going to worry because I know by the end of July they'll have thickened out. Well, we're only, what, 2 weeks since I did my collab, and look, full of flower and thick. There's only this one on the end. I think that was a bean that got planted later, but that's catching up. So yeah, I can't see if I see any yet. I saw some little ones forming yesterday, but look, I'm not going in there. There's bees. There he is, look. And where he's gone now. But yeah, that's the only thing you've got to be wary of in here, bees. But I tell you what, we'll go and have a wander in. Oh, what did I trod on? Did I trod on the snail then? It's mud. Flowers are coming on nice. I found a few random pansies in my lettuce patch. So I picked them up and put them in that pot because the ivy that was in there has died off, which I'm not bothered about because I'm not keen on that stuff. So I put them in. Good morning, girls. Hello. Where's the rest of you? Oh, you're all in there today. 2 sitting. One's in the box, must be going to lay. Hello, you. And your feathers growing back yet? Look at him. Hello. You'll soon be handsome again, won't you, eh? Yes, you will. You'll soon be handsome. Talking to me. Where's your partner? There she is. She often sits on there peering in at the chickens. I seem to have got a few raspberries coming on this bush along here, which is quite nice. So hopefully over the years they'll get better. Might have to tie that if that comes any looser, grows a bit more. It'll come looser. Right then, you see the butterflies have had a nibble there, or the caterpillars. My onions, again a bit buried. Let's see if we get along here a bit. This, oh, I can see a cauliflower forming under there, hang on. It's, can you just about see the white? There, look, can you see that? Cauliflower's forming, wonderful. The size of the leaves though, I mean, that's my hand at the end. A leaf, I mean, I don't recall ever grown leaves this big before, I'm sure I haven't. Yeah. Go away, bug. I've got bugs landing on me because I've got a yellow top on. My onions getting a bit squashed under there, but hopefully they'll just keep growing. Feed them in. Now look at this for broccoli. It's a nice one, isn't it? I think these are going to be right for picking. I might be doing some picking in the week. If I get a glut of them at once, I shall just freeze some. Ones in the middle aren't too bad yet. It seems to be the ones in the end that are getting there first. Oh, tell a lie, there's one there, look. So I might have to go through all of them this week. These are my white cabbages. They've not got such good heads on yet. But they'll come. Once they start coming, they take off very quickly. They've got nice big leaves. And the red cabbage. I mean, look at that. My hand to that leaf. They're just going to be giant. I'm going to pick them up and they're going to be nearly as big as me. I don't know what's made them grow so big. They're amazing. It's alright, I'm going to watch where I tread. These are me Brussels sprouts. They're coming on slowly, but then it's early for them, isn't it, Brussels sprouts? All the peas. The carrots are amongst them somewhere. I just hope that they get enough light to do something, at least. I don't walk along there because there's bees at the end, but there are leaves on the end of there that again are bigger than my hands, and I don't recall having leaves on my runner beans bigger than my hands. I mean, this is sort of the average size and they're fully grown, but up that end I've got leaves much bigger than my hand. But there's a lot of bees up there, so I'm not going to go in. I'm just looking to see. Oh, there we are. That there's a runner bean forming. So it won't be too long till we get them. And once we start getting them, there's no stopping. Mr. B or Mrs. B. Everywhere. I like bees. I do like bees. I wouldn't want to keep bees because I know I'd get myself stung. But, see, don't know why I'm whispering. But yeah, they're not going to close and disturb them. They're getting all the pollen and things. So it's full of bees, which is good. Bees are good for the planet, good for the garden, good for everything. Right, I'm going to navigate my way back out the path. And parsnips and that there. So yeah, we're going to make a big box for big parsnips there. And I think we're going to do some boxes individually next year. Or later this year for these. But for saying the battle I had with them at the start of the year, I'm suitably impressed. And I just can't believe the size of the leaves and cauliflowers. I've grown cauliflowers a few times before and they've never looked like that. Not the leaves. Gosh, I feel like I'm in land of the giants. Or I've shrunk. Where are you today? Let's have a look at you. Hello. She's grown really big now. Won't be long now until the others will be able to go with her, the other two Orpingtons. So yeah, that's how the garden's growing. Look at that. I just cannot get over these red cabbages. They're absolutely huge. Perhaps I should enter it into one of these garden shows. So that was the garden. Like I say, it's in full bloom. I can't get over how big everything is. I mean, I keep going on about it, but I don't think, other than pumpkins, I don't think I've ever grown anything as big as these, especially red cabbages, especially. They are huge. I don't think I've ever grown any that big. I'm thinking we want to sort out some boxes for next year, grow them all in little boxes. And I'm thinking, well, if they grow that big, I'm only going to get a couple in each box. Maybe really I should plan my garden so that I'm eating seasonally, growing it and eating it seasonally, fresh out the garden. Because I was thinking of growing it and storing it and freezing lots of it. But I think it might be better if I was to work out a plan to grow things seasonally and just take out of it then what I need, or put in it what I need, and I could take out what I need. There might be a bit of surplus, like runner beans, there's always loads of them, and that'll go into the freezer. But maybe the key is eating seasonally, just like my grandparents used to. Try and do it like that. So there's a lot to think about for it for next year, revamping it all up. So we are going to make some boxes. I'm not quite sure how we're planning them, but we're getting an idea by looking at the garden. And I think we'll keep the runner beans and the sweet corn where it is, and then sort of do the boxes up from there. Maybe one long one for the peas to go into. I don't know, we'll do some diagrams. Dean likes drawing diagrams of things that he's going to build. That's what we're hoping to do. For, well, start in the autumn, I suppose, when things start coming out of the ground. So yeah, I'm hoping to try for the no-dig method to make it easier and a bit less work, to make it a lot easier, because otherwise it's on the go all the time, and sometimes you make more work for yourself than you need to, really. So if there's any area that I can cut back on that, that's what I'm hoping to do. So that's today's vlog. Tomorrow, day 15, and we shall see what we do then. I must admit, Sunday today, I do find doing vlogs on sort of Friday, Saturday and Sunday is quite difficult. It's finding the time, and the house is always full. I've come into the back room because the dining room is full. My two daughters, my granddaughter and my husband are in there, sat around the table, so I've had to come and find a quiet space. I thought the granddaughters were coming in here, so I thought, oh, I'm going to have to go in the bedroom. looking for a quiet space. So yeah, that's what I've done. So yeah, it is difficult on a weekend. I mean, normally I vlog on Tuesdays and Fridays, but I'd set myself this personal challenge to do 30 days. I'd seen it somewhere that to get into the swing of vlogging and everything, because I felt I was going off a bit, but to get back into the swing of it, then do yourself a challenge of 30 days. So I thought, I'll do that. So now, like, I'm on day 14 today. I feel like I've been doing it forever. No, it's because it's weekend. It is difficult on the weekend. I have found that the hardest to do. But it is because the house is full of people. And although they all know what I'm doing and I could include them on the vlogs, they're not doing anything in particular. So I'm sat around a table. I think that's very interesting. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, tomorrow's Monday, so I'll do a vlog tomorrow to put on. Don't know what it'll be about yet. I shall have a look, see what's happening, and what everyone's up to. And I think my eldest daughter's off work tomorrow, actually. So if it's raining, Dean will be off. Might go to the garden centre, although I probably won't vlog that because it'll be later in the day anyway. I don't know. Probably won't vlog that. We'll see. We'll think about tomorrow when it comes. Anyway, have a good Sunday, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.